So we all know that the Star Wars official YouTube channel has been getting ratioed like crazy on every single video that they post. And recently they've only been posting High Republic videos because they know the interest is low for the High Republic anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much if people watch it and if people ratio it. But we've also been wondering if the Disney higher-ups, if the Lucasfilm higher-ups have been noticing that their videos are getting ratioed, and do they care? Well, the answer is yes, and I'm going to tell you why in this video and why they've done something extremely embarrassing to make the situation even worse than it was before. So a couple videos ago, I made a video on this topic and also exposing the fact that they've been botting on Twitter. Yes, they're buying bots in order to like their tweets, to reply to their tweets, and they're also calling the Star Wars stans to come and help them and like their tweets, reply to their tweets saying positive stuff. That's the first attempt that they made at trying to silence the Star Wars fans that are ratioing their Twitter and YouTube videos, and that attempt was very embarrassing, almost as embarrassing as the attempt that they made recently. So because every single video that they post on their official Star Wars channel is getting ratioed like crazy and the same thing's happening on Twitter, they thought that maybe Instagram would be the safe space for them to post freely and not get ratioed. They thought that because Instagram is mostly younger people and most of the people that are outraged about the Gina Carano firing are on Twitter and on YouTube, that they could post High Republic videos on Instagram and not get ratioed as bad. Well, with the video that they posted on Instagram yesterday, it doesn't matter if Gina Carano got fired or promoted to the head of the studio at Lucasfilm, the video was horrible and embarrassing. The video was a High Republic cinematic that was detailing the adventures of a rock. Yes, a literal rock. It was talking about the rock's adventures as well as his crew and that he was a navigator for a crew in the High Republic. And I will play the clip for you in a second, but first I want to tell you the really embarrassing part about all of this. The worst part is Star Wars thought that by going to Instagram and getting away from YouTube and Twitter, they would get away from the ratioing as well. But because not only are the people that are ratioing them on YouTube are also on Instagram for the most part, but also because the video is just horrible and they're promoting a rock as a character in the High Republic, like we're supposed to care about that or something, the video got ratioed just as bad on Instagram, and it even got clowned for the content of the video. It wasn't all just Gina Carano comments. The actual video was getting clowned because of how ridiculous it was. So what does Star Wars do? They actually deleted the video off of Instagram. It's no longer there. I can link you to the video. It says this page has not been found. But because Anna, that Star Wars girl, saved the Instagram video before it got removed, I can play it for you now. Also, if you don't follow Anna on Twitter or subscribe to her on YouTube, I will link both of those in the description. Please go do that.
Leox Jossi is the eccentric pilot of a vessel known simply as the Vessel, co-piloted by Appy Hollow and navigated by Geo, who appears to be a rock. Leox is a charming rogue from the frontier. When a group of Jedi seek transportation to the Outer Rim, Leox and his loyal crew are hired. But disaster strikes as debris from a horrific accident littered across hyperspace threatens to tear the vessel apart. But it'll take more than a galaxy-wide disaster to fray Leox's go-with-the-flow attitude. With his effortless piloting, Appy's efficient repairs, and Geode's quick response, the vessel safely exits hyperspace, presumably in the middle of nowhere.
So as you can see, the video was just as ridiculous as the attempt was for them to get away from the ratioing on YouTube and on Twitter. They really think that Star Wars fans are stupid and that we don't know when they post stuff on Instagram. Even me, who doesn't even go on Instagram that often, once I see that Star Wars has posted it on Instagram, I can just go over there and watch it. It's not that hard. But once they saw that they were getting ratioed on Instagram, just like they do on YouTube and Twitter, they took the video down, which proves that we are actually getting to them. So first we saw them botting on Twitter, and now we have them not posting videos on YouTube anymore, and they're moving to Instagram instead, trying to get away from the ratioing, and that just isn't going to happen. Star Wars fans aren't stupid. We know when you're posting stuff on Instagram. We can just go over there and comment our stuff about firing Kathleen Kennedy and hiring Gina Carano back. But honestly, I think the next step for Star Wars is to just disable the ratings on all their YouTube videos so that they can post on there freely without it getting disliked like crazy. But this does prove that a little bit higher up the ladder are noticing that the dislikes are happening on YouTube, and they're telling the social media managers to post the videos on Instagram instead, trying to get away from the ratios. So it is making somewhat of a difference. And I'm telling you that the higher ups still think that this situation is going to blow over. Once they realize that this situation isn't going to blow over, once they realize that they're losing money on shows like The Bad Batch and shows like The Book of Boba Fett, they're going to make changes at Lucasfilm, I promise you. Because while these ratios and comments on YouTube and Twitter are probably getting them thinking, what's really going to cause action and what really talks at Lucasfilm and at Disney is money. If they notice that they're losing money, they're going to look and see why. And once they see the ratios that are happening on YouTube and Twitter, and they see the comments and replies to those tweets and YouTube videos, it's not going to be be hard for them to figure out why this is happening. And I really believe that real change is going to be made once they realize they're losing money. But going back to this Rock thing, it is pretty ridiculous that there's a Rock character in Star Wars, especially because they're a navigator. They don't have a mouth, they don't have arms, they don't have legs. What the hell is that character going to do? And the sad part is Claudia Gray is one of my favorite authors in all of Star Wars. I think she's done great books in the past. So I don't know if she's the one that came up with this character or if they told her that she had to write that character in there, because I hear good things about that character. I actually hear the arc for that character is pretty good, but the fact that it's a Rock just ruins everything. I actually feel like I'm living in an alternate universe right now. The creativity at Lucasfilm is so low that they're actually releasing Rocks as characters. But let me know what you guys think in the comments about them not posting High Republic videos on YouTube anymore, and about them trying to go to Instagram to escape the ratios, but because the video was so bad and because Star Wars fans aren't stupid, we just went to Instagram and ratioed them over there. And then they deleted the video, which proves we are actually getting to them and proves that they're seeing what's happening. Let me know what you guys think about all that in the comments. But if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to follow me on Twitter or join the Discord, both of those links will be in the description. But other than that, thank you for watching the video and hope to see you on the next one.